So we did some stuff already, but like I said, the database that we're using, you really can't really save anything on there. So we had to start all over, but today I'll run through it a little bit quicker. As far as everything that we've done already. So I'm gonna bring up my screen and we'll go from there. Any questions from last class or anything you need clarification on? All
Not a
right.
question, but
Mhm.
I had to jump. I had to jump off early for. I had to go back to work, and I don't think I got the recording, the video recording.
Okay.
So
Silas, did you send it out yet? Or maybe after today,
I'm
we'll
actually
send it.
working on it right now. It's taking,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of time to upload, so you get it. Yeah, and yeah, just once you get it, just go over everything. Hopefully it makes sense. I know it will. So, all right. Were you able to create an account at least on this platform?
yeah, I did that. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, so we'll get a little bit of review today. It will go fast, but all right. So now please let me paste the link in the chat again so we can all get to the page. Go ahead and click on the link in the chat. Um should take you to this page. Once you have that, please go ahead and sign in like we did last time. All right. So same thing. They still have some caching issues. So if um you run through that issue that we were seeing last time, just go ahead and refresh the page and click on the start coding. It should take you to this page. And what we did last time, we created a table. We inserted data in the table. So I'm gonna paste the formula for creating the table that we did last time. Please go ahead and copy that and paste it on the first line. We just have to start all over so we'll be able to manipulate the data or the table. So after you create the table, go ahead and run it once you have it on the first line. like I said, if you're missing anything at all, it will, it's gonna throw some errors, right? So you want to make sure you have exactly what I have. And if you run it, we want to see table created, right? So everything that we'll be doing is going to be based on this. So please make sure you have it. Have table created. And like I said, um, you can go ahead and just leave that on the first line, go to the second line for the next query. So the next query, we just want to see if the table was actually created, right? So desk EMP tax should be able to, once we run that, we should be able to verify that the table was created.
Sam, how do you get a second line?
Yeah, what's that?
How do you get a second line?
Just enter at the end of the first query. Just hit enter. So notice how it's giving me errors. So you're gonna get these errors because it's sort of running it twice. But what we can do is comment it out. Comment just so it doesn't run twice. Hit control /. So hit just click at the beginning of the query and hit control /. So it comments it out. So it's only gonna run the second query.
Oh, I have a question.
Yes.
Should we be worried about the format?
Which format?
You see how everything was on one line?
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. But when you format it nicely, you're able to read it better. But this is only just creating a table. So the way you can format, just maybe after you write the query itself, or you can just go to the next line for this one, right? But now if you're trying to comment something out, you have to comment both lines. So there's nothing wrong with leaving everything online, especially this one. It doesn't really need any formatting. It's easy created table, so it shouldn't be an issue. And see how after commenting that out, you don't see the error message again, because that it's ignoring that and it's running just the second line, right? So that's how you verify your table. Questions?
Yeah, I'm still having trouble with the control /.
Mhm.
So what's happening? You click in front of the whole code,
Mm-hmm.
like before the C, and then control, hold on the control and then click on the / at the same time.
I didn't see anything.
Yeah, share your screen. Let me stop real quick. So if you, yeah, go ahead. Oh, you on the Mac. So for Macs, it's going to be command /.
I didn't see anything.
Are you holding down the command
Yeah,
and then clicking on the /?
yeah.
Are you able to type in front of that? Try typing and see. Okay, delete that. So
Command.
try command plus control /. Let's see. At the same time.
Nothing.
So does that anybody with a Max, is that happening?
Some of I have a question. I'm unable to paste it. You said we should copy what you sent us and to create the table, but I have pretty much the same screen as he's sharing, but I'm unable to paste it and then have, the command give me the translation or whatever that is.
Okay, we'll get to that
Okay.
next. But Max, you can also do it manually. See how let me get to mine. So for mine, you see how I have the two dashes in front of it? Just try to put the two dashes manually. Let me see. No, dash, not the slot. Like that. So that also comments everything out.
I don't have to space or anything after.
You can leave space on that. That's fine. Yeah, but that's it's just a shortcut. It's supposed to be for Max. It's supposed to be command and /, but I'm not sure why that's not working. It's not doing anything
It
for
did
you.
work for me.
Yeah, so it might be some
Who said that?
Abbas.
What did you hit?
yeah.
I hit command and then / is with the question mark.
Yeah.
You hit command /
Then yeah, that's it. And then it came
See,
on.
there you go.
worked. Okay. I'm actually
Yeah.
hitting the wrong slash.
Okay. Okay. Maybe you were doing the /, but all right, we got it. Yeah, I was wondering what's wrong with it. So now if you run it, it's supposed to only show verify that your table was created. So was that Nanajwa?
Yeah, this is Nanaja.
Yeah, you had an issue, right?
Yeah.
So you share your screen as well. Let's go. Okay.
So I've actually copied it, but I'm unable to paste it.
You scroll up and let me see. Oh, there's nothing. Hit clear. Let me see that. What's on the actions? If you click on that drop down.
Nothing is happening.
So if you if you click on the actions drop down, let me see what's in there. Now go to the top, the same. You see actions next to find.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
I-
do view sessions. Let's see.
I
What's
did
that?
I did the reset sessions and it cleared everything
Okay,
off.
okay, yeah. Try go back,
Okay. Sure.
yeah, and do the reset. Perform actions. Okay, it's not doing anything for you. Close that. Close that on. You on Mac as well, right?
Yes.
So just give me a second. I'll see what's going on. Right?
Okay. Thank you.
But for now, I'll try to refresh the page. Maybe let's see.
Okay.
All right. So this you still let me see. So you see the menu button next to the yeah, click on that. Go to my sessions. Let me see. So now click on the first, you see the first bulletin that it says entering SQL statements in SQL worksheet. So click on the SQL worksheet. Okay. Let's try to fix it after this. And all right. So just for now, just follow. So after this, just stay
Okay.
and we'll fix it.
Okay. Thank
All
you.
right. So no problem. So now we're able to see the table. Here's also go ahead and comment that out as well. Comment number 2 out as well. So now we did just inserting one data at a time, right? So now we're gonna do like maybe two data. See how. Let me share my screen. So everything that I pasted, please copy that and put it on line 3. So this is when you formatting it's important. It makes it easy to read it because now you have a few queries or you have a few commands. We have insert all, we have enter values into so we have multiple commands together. So now it would be very beneficial to try to format just so it's easy to read, right? If you put everything, all of this on one line, it's gonna look weird, even though you're right. But when there's a mistake, you might not be able to find it easy, right? So, but if you format it nicely, you'll be able to see where issues at. If there are any issues, you will see where they are. So if you have this, I want you to go ahead and run it. So this is how you insert multiple data at the same time, right? So you can just continue adding however many data you have to add. Also, you can import, but that's not important right now. We don't have data to import. So now if you run it, it will say 2 rows inserted. Right. Do you guys see, do you all see the 2 rows inserted? If not, let me know.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So this is also the formula. It's you have your command insert all. That means you're inserting multiple data into the table employee tax, and then you tell it what kind of data should be inserted and under what columns. So you specify the columns and you tell it to input these values. So first name is gonna have James, last name Smith, and so forth. And all you have to do to add another one is to add this command into the table, and then you do the same thing. Add so this is like it becomes a template you can copy and then just enter, put it on the next line, and you just have to change the data in it. And this select asterisk from dual is also part of the formula. Right, so once you run it, it will say 2 rows inserted, right? So notice how we don't see the table. Now, if we want to see, so if you highlight everything and do control / or command / it's gonna come in everything out for you. Right. So now we want to see what's in the table. Who remembers how we were able to bring up the table to see what's in it? I'm not talking about verifying, but I'm as far as selecting the table to see the whole table. Who remember? We did an example last time.
Sam, I don't know if I did something wrong, but my table never went away. Still there.
Yeah, did you comment it out?
Yeah, do I need to hit run or anything after?
So once you comment line 2, once you comment that out, yeah, it should. Yeah, if you run it, it should go away. But you don't have to run it every single time. If you comment out, the next query will get rid of the table. If you want to show me what you're looking at, that will help.
All right, I see. I'll fix
You
it.
got it? Okay.
Almost
So
there.
now we want to see the table. We know the table's name. So all we have to do, you sharing?
You want me to share?
No, I think you kicked me out. That's why I was asking.
No, I'm not sure. I didn't do anything.
Okay. Never mind. So on the next line, just if you want to see the table, you have to select the table. That's a command that helps us bring up the table to the screen so we're able to see it. So select asterisk, and I'll explain what the asterisk means.
When I'm trying to cancel out the insert all, it just keeps saying invalid statement.
Yeah, share your screen. Let's see. Let's do it on your screen. Is your eyes okay?
I was cutting peppers and I touched my eye.
Ooh, yeah. Not a good chef.
You said we have 15 minutes.
Not too loud to this.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, I feel like I'm doing what Jasper did. I don't know how to share it. Dang.
You see the green share screen?
Yeah,
Did you click on it?
yeah.
What are you seeing? You see screen? Click on the screen before you share. The one that says screen. Are you on a Mac?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, my eye is like killing me.
Man, don't mess with peppers like that.
Okay, I don't know how.
So you said you see the green button, right? It says share screen
I'm
next to the
pressing
chat.
it.
So when you press it, there should be a pop-up window. And on that pop-up window, the first one is gonna say screen. So you click on that one. And then you go ahead and click on share on the bottom.
Yeah, I'm not seeing what you're saying.
I think Mac usually has those restrictions. I don't know if
Yeah, but it's supposed to tell you that you can't, there's something you can't share your screen. But if it's not saying that, then if there's a restriction, it will tell you. But it's not, that's not popping up, right?
It is.
Oh,
Hey,
okay. That's the issue then. We'll have to fix that.
hey, Yolanda, you need an HP. Forget the Mac. Nah.
No, Max are fine. Don't listen to them. You know, see all these broke people. I don't want to say, you know, they always have something to say about the rich people when they, you know, it's jealousy. Don't listen to them. Yeah,
Because for number
we'll fix
3,
it. We'll fix it.
can you just
But
do
what?
it again?
Yeah, for number 3, let's go over
All you did
the
was the command / right?
yes to let me hold on. Let me bring up the screen again. So you're saying this is number 3, right? So everything from number 3 to number 8 is the same thing, right? So what we did was highlight everything like I've done right now.
Okay, that's what I missed.
Then
Okay.
okay. Yeah, and then comment it out. But you see
No,
the 2 rows inserted already?
no, it's saying now that
You
I
have to
did
you
when
have
I
to run it
highlighted
first.
run it
So
first.
yeah, so don't comment it out yet. Run it first before you comment it out. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so every time you comment, it's supposed to, everything's supposed to change color, the same color, and it will put 2 dashes in front of the lines, right? So you want to remove all the dashes and then run it first. So once you see the 2 rows inserted, then you can go ahead and comment out. You got it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now we want to see the table that we put information in. So there's some, we talked about select statements, select asterisk from the name of the table, EMP tax, right? And always don't forget your closing. It's the semicolon. So this is gonna, if we run this is gonna bring up the table and we'll see the 2 data that we just inserted. If you have it, please go ahead and run it. You should see something like this. Who's not seeing this? Awesome. So let me explain what talk about the select statements a little bit.
I didn't see it.
You did it? Who's
Maybe
I?
I'm blind.
Is that Yolanda?
Yes.
Yeah, did you so you commented everything out from 3 to 8?
Yeah, it's once I wrote what you wrote for number 9, it didn't come up.
Did you follow everything from 1 up to this point? Do you have the same thing I have on the screen?
Yes. But once I put number 9, it says table or view does not exist.
Yeah, you're doing something wrong, but it might be something very small, so you're not seeing it. But
I don't have it too.
so just close, you guys just close out of let me close out and reopen your worksheet. Let's make it easy. But the most important thing is hopefully you're following everything that we're doing. All right. So I'm gonna make it easy. Everything that I have on my screen, I'll paste it in the chat. All right. So you can run it one at a time. But first of all, you have to close out, because if you have a table in already, it will give you some errors. So now, if copy everything that I put in the chat right now, and just paste it as it is. So once you do that, hopefully you have a new worksheet open up. Comment everything except for the line 1, like that, and that will recreate your table for you. And once you run that, comment that out again. And comment everything from line 3 to line 8. Like that. And run that as well. That should put information in your table. Once you're done with that, comment it out again.
Wait, could you repeat? So I just pasted the information onto there. So what do you need me to do again?
Yeah, if you are you able to share your screen? Let me stop sharing. Go ahead. I just want to see what you're doing, so it'll be easy to help.
You see it now?
Yes. All right, you have everything. Great. So this is a new worksheet, right?
Yeah.
So remember how you comment stuff out? I want you to comment from line 2 to line 9.
What do you mean by comment?
Just highlight everything. So
Point
when we
two?
say comment, it means you are telling the system not to run that part.
Oh, okay.
Right. So all the way to 9, the end of line 9, and click on Control and / at the same time. So the / is the one that has the question mark on it.
Okay.
Mhm. There we go. You did it. You do it again.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no. Undo. Just Control Z. There you go. So Control / No, don't take your just do Control Z for now. So the control button, you're holding it and clicking on the / at the same time. You did it before. There we go. That's it. Now run it. See, now it looks like you have the table already. All right. So that's why it's giving you this. That's why I was asking you, did you restart your worksheet? But if not, that's fine. We have the table, so no issues at all. So go ahead and click in front of line 1. Yeah, and do comment that out. Just do Control/. No, you don't have to highlight it.
Okay.
It's only one line. If it's multiple lines, that's when you highlight. But if it's only one line, you click in front of it and just Control for, yeah, there you go. So now I want you to comment from 3 to 8. So that one you have to highlight them from 3 to the end of 8 and do Control/. That's gonna uncomment. There we go. So go ahead and run this one. This is gonna put information in the table if it's not in there already. Okay, it says your table of views does not.
I don't think he has created a table yet.
Yeah, so just to make it easy, copy everything and close out of maybe there's some caching and close out and just paste. Yeah, just copy and
Clear it out.
open under the worksheet.
So I should log out and log back in.
No, it's not log out, but close it. You see the close the tab itself on the top. You got it? You're not sharing anymore. So.
Oh,
But just you can log out and log in. That should fix it.
okay.
All right. So let me bring up my screen. I was gonna talk about the select statements. So now we did some insert all, as like inserting multiple information in the table. And when we do that, we can also use the select statement to be able to bring up the table to the screen so we see exactly what we're doing in the back end. So we're not doing it blindly. So the formula for that, to be able to select the table or to view the data that you input in a database or in a table, the formula is select asterisk from table name. So that command plus the table name should bring that into onto the screen, right? And this is an example that we're still using. And edit. Okay. So we can use the select statement to do a lot of stuff, to call just even single columns, right? So one thing that I wanted to talk about before we get to that data manipulation was the asterisk, right? So the asterisk means you selected a whole table. So if you want to bring the whole table on the screen, you have to do select asterisk, right? But if you want to just bring one column or one data field on the screen, there's something called select distinct. That is different from asterisk. So distinct means only bring up the column that we're about to mention, right? So let's try that example. So for example, we want to let me paste this in the chat. So it's easy. All right. So if we go back to our worksheet and on the next line, we just want to select the table, the whole table, but only when the salary equals 70,000, right? We don't have that, so that's not going to give us anything. So let's try to match this one.
I'm sorry, Sam.
Yes,
What was the you said select asterisk and then what was the other one? Select what?
distinct. Yeah, I'll bring it back up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we're doing an example for each one. So this one, if we run it, it's only gonna bring, of course, the whole table, but it's only gonna bring the James Smith. So that, because that's the only data, or the only person with salary equals 7K, right? So that's the that command where it sort of do that kind of separation for us.
Sam, did I do something wrong if I have two?
What's that?
Did I do something wrong if I have two rows on my table?
Say that again.
I have two.
You're breaking up some.
Well, they're the same. James Smith, it's twice.
You have it twice?
Yeah.
So maybe you enter the data twice. Not an issue right now.
Okay.
As long as it's coming up, that's what matters. Yeah, you can see that if you're looking above, you can see if you entered it twice, or you could have run it twice, and it shouldn't, because you can't have, we put not null on the social security column, so you can't have the same social. Does that make sense? Did we put not null on it? I don't think we did we? Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I got that, but it shows it's like identical. The two rows are identically the same.
Everything's the same.
James
There's no difference.
Social.
Mine came up twice too.
Okay, so
At
and
first,
if you look at the data, did you enter that twice? If you look
No.
at
It's only entered one time.
it's only once.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, maybe it's just you ran it twice. Okay, but that's not an issue for now.
they call it cache issues.
Yeah. As long as only the ones with a salary 7K is the ones that are showing up with that with this query, we're good. All right, so now let's try the select distinct. You can go ahead and comment that out. So
Hey,
paste that on the next line.
Hey,
What's
Sam,
that?
I got James Smith and Tina Khan, like twice each. So is that okay or?
Yeah, that's fine. I think there's some you guys are running, maybe you hitting that run twice, but that's fine. No, it's not an issue. No.
Okay.
So let's talk about select distinct. It means only show me the last name for this person that has the salary 80K. Right. Let's see if we have something like that in a database. Not found, right? So we don't have that, but we have 90K. So if we change the 8 to 9 and we run it, it should be able to bring up the last name. So we don't want to see anything. We just want to see the last name for that person. right? The person that's making 90K, and that's what it's showing us. So that's how that's how you can manipulate your data, be able to get information quicker, right? And also get specific information just to make sure you have the right information in the database. So this is called data modification or data manipulation, right? We're using queries to manipulate the data or the tables in the back end. All right. So what's next? So now we understand that select asterisk and the select distinct. Brings us back to the this is the last slide we'll talk about. The other ones from inner join all the way to foreign key, primary key, full join, right out outer join, left outer join. I have all the examples for you guys. Those are a little bit advanced, but when you get a chance, try to open your worksheet and you'll be able to follow the examples. Just, you know, practice those as well. But I want to talk about data, modifying your data as far as you can. Add a column to the table or remove a column from the table. You can change the data type for the table. You can rename a column. You can rename the whole table, right? And you can also delete information from the table. And remember, I talked about rollback. If you roll back, it means you are undoing everything that you've done, right? It will get rid of everything in your database, right? So let's start from alter. So the way we add a column, it's using a command called alter table, right? So if pasting this, if we're to please comment this out as well. So after this can be your notes. You can copy and paste somewhere that you can reference. So let's say we want to alter the table. We want to add the phone number column, right? So we want to use the number data type because the phone number is going to be numbers. But also don't forget we can use varchar. Varchar can be used for a lot of everything, but it's not always advisable, right? So if we go ahead and run this, we're altering the table. It's going to tell us the table is altered. How do we see if the table is altered or not?
Select asterisk from EMP underscore tax.
Excellent. Yeah. So just do select asterisk from. And it's not case sensitive, so you should be fine. And if you run it, now we'll see if the table was altered, right? We added the column. We didn't add the data yet, but you can see there's an extra column now. So this is how data analysts, how they manipulate databases, right? If you know at least this much, man, you're way ahead as business analyst or even a QA. All right, so Let's cover that out. The next, and the way we did the notes, we have, examples for everything. So it's easy to just, just follow the examples in this PowerPoint. So now the phone column that we added, now we want to get rid of it. We want to delete that column. We added it. We felt like we made a mistake. We need to get rid of it. This is how you get rid of it. There's something called drop column. So alter the table. This is the table name. And what we're trying to do is to drop the column. And once we do that, we run it. It's going to say the table is altered again. Again, we can tell me how we can see if it was deleted or dropped. Somebody else. All right, it's not. It's going to be select, or you can uncomment the old one, right, and run it. And we can comment this one. Just run the old one. If we run the old one, we can see the phone column is gone. And we have just to change the data, right? So alter, you can see how powerful alter table is, right? Can do so much with it. Just knowing that command, right? You can do a lot of stuff with it. Now we want to change some of the data in this. So I was seeing some error message pop up. So that's the thing. It will also tell you if you input something wrong. So now we just want to modify a field, right? Let's see this one. Yeah, it was just missing a bracket. So like I said, if anything is missing, it will tell you that you have this issue. So we want to modify. So this modification, how you see how this one we're just changing how many characters can be accepted in for the first name, right? So initially we have it capped at 15, right? And now we have somebody with a longer name, right? So now we want to modify that field to be able to take 20 characters. This is how you modify it, right? So now you run it. It's gonna say table altered, right? And this one is a little hard to be able to tell, right? But now you can actually add in, if it's 20 character name, you can actually add it. But this won't, you won't be able to see this on the eyes, but this field is modified to be able to take 20 characters instead of 15. So the way you can test that is try to enter a name, try to insert a data that has the name maybe up to 20 characters or greater than 15. And I want to show you this, how to be able to rename a column. Right. So now one of the columns, we want to rename it. The name is L, it shows L name, right? And then column last name to, so let's switch it because it says L name. So we want to change it to last, like that. So then we go ahead and run it. The table is altered. Let's try to only run the select statement. Now we can see the name is changed from L name to last name. So for example, if somebody's making 7K and we want to give them a raise from 7K to 90K, all right, you can use something called update. Update is gonna update the salary from that much to the 90K. Or even let's do 80K instead. So update the table, and we want to set the salary to 80K where the last name is. So remember we changed that name. So now we need to change this, else it won't be able to find it. Where the last name is Smith, right? So if we run this.
Sorry, Silas, not Samuel,
Yeah.
to interrupt.
Yeah.
It's
Go ahead.
9 and I gotta get up at 4:30 for work.
Oh yeah, it's not. Yeah, yeah. So actually, we ran through everything that I wanted to cover. That these are the two examples you can and even the rollback you can refer back and try it on your own. And also, like I said, in the joins, it's a little more advanced. You can also practice those as well. And that's what we wanted to show you on SQL. So from next class, Sal's will be taking over, and I'll come back somewhere to teach 508 compliance testing. All right. Any questions? If you guys are good, I'm good, and we can adjourn. I'll see you guys on Monday in the background.
Thank you, sir.
If you have any questions, don't hesitate. You can, if even if I'm on a call, you want to message me or something like that, you'll be able to do that. You also have my email. All right. Yep. See you guys. If no other questions. And who was it, Nanajwa? You can stay and we'll fix your problem so you can practice.